Resolution 2025.19, recognizing and honoring October 14th as Indigenous Peoples Days. Whereas Indigenous Peoples Days was first proposed in 1977 by a delegation of Native nations to the United Nations International Conference on Discrimination Against Indigenous Populations in the Americas.
Whereas in 1992, at the 500th anniversary of Columbus's first voyage, American Indians in Berkeley, California organized the first Indigenous Peoples Day, a holiday the City Council has formally adopted.
Whereas, as of 2020, 14 states and more than 130 cities celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day on the second Monday of October.
Whereas today, there are over 600 Native nations in the U.S. and 6.8 million Americans identify as Native American. Whereas Columbus Day is a federal holiday established by order of President Roosevelt in 1937 and is officially recognized by some cities and states around the country on the second Monday of October, but does not currently provide an opportunity to reflect on the colonization of North America by Europe.
Whereas prior to colonization, indigenous peoples lived and flourished in Americas for thousands of years, including such leaders as Pomponio Charquin from Mission San Francisco, Estanislao from Mission San Jose, Cipriano and Yoscolo from Mission Santa Clara, Muwekma leaders Captain Leopardo Zaquino, Captain Jose Antonio, Mayan Jacoba Masudo, Jose Guzman Maria de Los Angeles Coldos, Margarita Pinos Suarez from Mission San Jose.
Whereas regionally, the Mukwema Ohlone tribe of the San Francisco Bay Area is aboriginal to the counties of San Francisco, San Mateo, most of Santa Clara, Alameda, Contra Costa, and portions of Napa, Santa Cruz, Solana, and San Joaquin.
Whereas the European colonization of North America led to the suppression, forced assimilation, and genocide of indigenous peoples and their cultures. Milpitas Unified School District recognizes the values, the vast contributions made to the United States by indigenous people of knowledge, science, philosophy, arts, and culture.
Whereas it is the responsibility of Milpitas Unified School District to foster inclusively racial equality and justice for all people, and oppose symmetric practice that perpetuate oppression.
Whereas Milpitas Unified School District recognizes its responsibility to honor the nation's indigenous roots, history, traditions, and cultural contributions. And whereas the second Monday in October would be an appropriate date to designate as Indigenous Peoples Day.
Now therefore, it be resolved that the governing board of the Milpitas Unified School District join other communities and school districts in our nation in celebrating October 14th, 2024 as Indigenous Peoples Day, and encourages others to observe Indigenous Peoples Days with appropriate ceremonies and activities that celebrate and promote awareness of Indigenous peoples and their shared history and culture, and supports the official designation of Indigenous Peoples Day. Passed and adopted by the Milpitas Unified School District Board of Education at a meeting held on October 8th, 2024 by the following vote.